So everyone can able to see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just I'm keeping one side only. The first one we should understand. So what is network? We started networking essentials. What happened? Networking essentials. Okay, or we can say basics of network. Basics of networking, like that. So this is our today starting title. Okay. So when it is comes to what is network? So whenever like in a very old days, okay, we don't have much network and internet kind of stuff. Like we have a computers and how to transfer the data from one place to another place. Like when I doing my diploma, so how to do my project. So very less computer kind of stuff, but you have to type everything in the computer only. So we have to go to internet centers. There we have to type it. We don't have much knowledge in email, and that too for a printout. The PC is having internet or not, like that. We don't have much very knowledge in that day. So those days. So what we do, we purchase a floppy disk. Okay, we store the data in the floppy disk. Okay, so we purchase a floppy disk and we store the data in the floppy disk. So next, whenever we go to some place like a printer related one, so the internet center kind of stuff. Okay, so we'll give the floppy. They will put a floppy. They ask for which document, so they will take the printout, transfer one place to another place. Recently, I took a printout near to my place only. Okay, so I didn't have any pen drive or anything. Just it's in a only document in my mobile phone. The guy asked me, send me the document to my WhatsApp or email ID. Then I sent to his email ID. Then he took a printout from his computer. Okay, sometimes we give it through WhatsApp, then automatically through WhatsApp they'll take a message. Okay, printout. Like so this transferring of data, it is harder, and communicate and continuously communicate from one to another place is little harder without a network. Okay, so what is this network? It is interconnection of two or more devices called a network. Means you take a device and you just connected it, just connected, like you take a wire and you connected it to computers. It is called a network. Very simple. We can call that one as a network. Two or more devices, like you have a multiple device, 10 computers are there. You connected a 10 computers. Then also we can call it as a network. Interconnection of two or more devices is called a network. Next, the communication between two or more interconnected devices is called a networking. What is networking? Communication. If you connect, that is a network. If you are connected devices, that is called a network. But you are communicating means you can able to send a message from here to here. Okay, or you can share the data from here to here, or you access the data from here to here. Okay, communication means either sending a message or sending a asking for a request. Like you open a web page. Okay, so you open a website, so obviously it is called a communication only. Okay, either it is sending a messages, emails, accessing shared data, asking share folders, files. mails, messaging, these are all comes under communication. So if you are able to communicate between two or more devices, call it as a networking. Okay. Next, internetwork is a connection of two or more networks. You have a network. Okay, so we'll go to new. You have a network here. You created a network between multiple computers in one place. Okay. For example, it is connected like this. You say this is a network, and I have a similar networks. I have a networks. Okay, I have a networks. So you want to connect these networks together. So this is called a internetwork. Okay, it is called a internetwork. So you have a network and you have another network like, so two or more networks you are connected together called a internetwork. What is internetworking? Internetworking. From here, this is a one network. In one network, you are communicating between these PCs only. For example, this is PCA, PCB. You can able to communicate from PCA to PCB. Or if this is PCD, PCC. If you are communicating C to D within the network only. It means like they are sharing data, they are sending messages, mails, or communicating within this network only. Within this network only. But what is internetworking? If we can able to communicate C, both are in different networks, but they can able to communicate. That is called a internetworking. That is called a internetworking. Okay. Guys, network is little different from internet. Network is little different from internet. Internet means global network. Okay, global network. It is a networks of network. Internet is networks of networks or network. You are connecting multiple networks together. That is internet. Okay. This WAN type. WAN connectivity use wide area network. Internet is nothing but a wide area network. Public network. Public means global network. Global. Now you are communicating to YouTube, so you don't have YouTube server in your home or in your office, right? It is there somewhere in the world. Google, Yahoo, Facebook. Facebook server is not there in India, so obviously it is there in some different location. So a different geographical location. So like that. So internet is a networks of network, means lot of networks are connected together and become a huge network. And it is a wide area network is one of the example of wide area network. It is globally we are connected. Okay, and it's a public means almost everyone is communicating through internet only. Intranet. What is intranet? It is a very simple your private network, or you can say it is a kind of LAN network. It is a local network. Okay, guys, words are almost same for a few things. Okay, so no need to worry about that words. Okay, it's a private network. Private means in my home I have a computer, laptop, desktop, kind of stuff. It's my private network only. It is my private network. It is my LAN network, local area network. It's a local network only. So no need of communicating outside. Okay. So that's it. So how to understand the internet and intranet kind of stuff? Very simple. For example, this is my office, okay, or my home, whatever it is. I have a server. For example, this is a kind of web server or mail server. The web server contains some web information, or SharePoint server, or maybe a mail server, like that. It is a server. So I took an example, a web server. Okay, and I have other client computers also there. All are connected. So currently starting only now, so that's why I put a device like there are connected, like a star topology. Okay, so this is my office. Now I want to communicate from a PC like a C1 to web server. I want to communicate from C1 to C2, or maybe C3 to C4, or C1 to C5, or maybe C5 6 to my server S1. Okay, okay. So within the network only, within this private network only, we don't require any routers, modems, kind of stuff to communicate outside. So this is called a intranet. I have a web server which is in my home only, or which is my office only. I am accessing this web server. Okay, I'm accessing this web server directly without using any internet or external connections, routers, modems not required here to communicate. So this is called a intranet, local area network, private network. Okay, it is a intranet. Now I want to communicate something like I want to go with the Google server. Okay, this is Google server. Maybe I want to access Facebook. Okay, I want to access Facebook. Okay, so what I required? I required some device to connect it, like a router, modem kind of stuff, and through internet only we will connect it. So I connect my connection to this modem or router modem. So it is connected to global network. Through global, you can able to reach google.com or facebook.com or microsoft.com, like this, right? So through internet only we can able to communicate. It is a outside network. You are communicating to a device or a server or something which is not in your local, which is outside. You are communicating through your WAN connectivity. Okay, so this is called a internet. This part is internet. So without internet, you can't communicate. You can't open your google.com, your youtube.com, facebook.com. Can't open, right? Without internet. But without internet, you can open this something. You can able to communicate between these computers. So that is called a intranet. Guys, understand intranet, internet. Intranet means local, private network only. Internet, outside, outside, public network, global network, networks of network. So these are the statements of network. Network means connection of two or more devices, interconnection of two or more devices, okay, called a network. So communication between two or more devices is a networking. Internetwork is a connection of two or more networks. Internetworking means communication between different networks. Internet is a global network, networks of network. So we are accessing mail communication, Gmail, Yahoo Mail, or Facebook, or Microsoft.com, or W3Schools.com. Okay, so these are all through internet only. Intranet is like you are communicating within your local network only. That is called a intranet. Got it? Next one we will go types of network. Guys, understand or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The types of network: LAN, CAN, MAN, WAN. Recently, some people are telling like, yeah, sir, PAN is there, HAN is there, SAN is there. So like that. So because of whatever it is, similarity in name, everybody is putting into that one. The created their own. But standard is LAN, CAN, MAN, WAN is there as per the basic textbooks. And even that one also, only two are there. That is LAN and WAN is there. Okay. Remaining are just by abbreviation only. The real difference is LAN and WAN only. Remaining are just abbreviations only. So remaining, this is also we'll see why, because of that is also in that. Okay. LAN means anyone?
Local area network.
Very good. CAN. MAN.
Campus
Metropoliten.
network. Metropolitan area network. Wide area.
Wide area network. Very good. So this is a personal area network. So what is personal area network? For example, you have a mobile phone, laptop, earphones, like a Bluetooth earphones is there, right? So you connect your devices, your smartwatch. Okay, you are connected all these things together. Okay, through Bluetooth or maybe Wi-Fi hotspot. Wi-Fi hotspot. So that is also comes under personal area network. I have a printer, laptop, mobile phone, earphones, okay, or maybe some my personal music system, smart watches. These are all comes under personal area network. This is home area network. Why I'm telling these two only? That is, we can say like nowadays we are implementing these things in their home. For example, in my home, I have a, yeah, of course, router is there. Again, mobile phone, laptops are there. TV is there. TV. Now TV we can connect internet, right? So we got a smart TVs. We can connect TVs. Printers we can able to connect it. Yeah, Wi-Fi LEDs we can able to connect it. Wi-Fi LEDs we can able to connect it. You can go to something like Amazon. So easy to understand so many things. See, this is a Wi-Fi LEDs. So you can control this through your mobile applications. You can control with voice also, I think so. And also we can control with Home, means Google Home or Amazon Echo Dot. So this is also like a assistant. Echo Dot 5th generation is also there. Now only 4th is last. Okay, like this. So it is home automation related one. It's a voice assistant. You can speak to it. Okay, and you can play a song, kind of stuff. Of course, through this one you can control other devices. Okay, earphones with Alexa, built-in Alexa. Okay, Google Home. Okay, this is Echo Dot, Google Home Mini, like this. So Bluetooth or Wi-Fi printers. These things. This is like a show to communicate. The new one is released, but 5.5 inches screen. So originally 5 inches only. So with screen, but you want to communicate, like you want to do video call. So both the sides means you yourself and remotely also must have a echo dot. Okay, so echo means this one, echo show. So new one is released. Cost is okay, but maybe in future they'll put this cost. For regular people, it is cost is too much compared to configurations. Yeah, it's a 10-inch screen is also there. See, so this is our home automation. You know, smart plugs. Smart plugs. This is smart plug. Okay, smart plug. So you can just connect it and power on, and you can control it. Like you want to turn on it. Like for example, you want to put a hot water, and you connect that hot water jug, you know, that what electrical kettle to it. So then you can control it, and then you can turn on, turn off, or maybe you can put it to your TV, like so. Home automation. So home area network. So only within your home you can connect it and become a smart home. Okay, personal area networks, home area networks. So these are the two things which is I can get like this. And of course there is a SAN, storage area network. Storage area network is not for a regular networks. It's not a regular network. It is a only in enterprises, organizations, for their storage solutions they use a SAN storage. We don't use it directly. Okay, we access, but that is also very less. Okay, next. So as a test book, I will tell what is local area network. Means LAN. What is LAN? Local area network. Local area network is a private network. Okay, it's a private network. So geographically, so geographical area is so a room or a floor or a building. That is a some limitation of LAN network. Okay, you take a room and you connect 4 or 5 computers together and we can call that one as a LAN. Or your entire floor is connected. Okay, your entire floor is connected, and they are can able to communicate each other. That is also geographical way, it is LAN. Okay, so you can communicate one room to another room. Also, we can call it as a LAN. Or entire building. In an entire building, we have a multiple floors, and everything is connected. Everything is connected. Every device is connected, so everybody can able to communicate each other. That is also called as a LAN. So maximum limit of a LAN connectivity in a geographical manner, it is entire building. Okay, so old textbook kind of stuff. Okay, next. So of course there is a statements also there. So if you want, you can try to go for a LAN kind of stuff. Okay, use it to connect networking devices that are very close to geographical areas, such as a floor of building, a building itself, or within a campus. Okay. Next one is campus area network. Next one is campus area network. In a campus means a university. Campus means you can say university campus, or maybe organizations like Oracle, Cognizant, Tech Mahindra, TCS. Big campuses are there. Okay, training campus, development related, or different type of things. They took a entire space and they build large buildings. So multiple buildings are there. If you say like a colleges, easy to understand. For example, this is a admin building, means principal office, your examination, conduction, fees, and all collection. So this is the building. Okay, we have departments, for example, mechanical department, electronics department, okay, computers department. Like this, in a campus, we have a different buildings are there: mechanical building, electrical building, electronics building, okay, computers building, okay, computer science related building, management means now the colleges are not only engineering, right? So it is engineering come management kind of stuff. So management, MBA related kind of stuff. Okay, so different campuses in the campus, you have different buildings. You want to make a communication between these things. Sorry, each one is their own. Each one is a one single LAN, for example, and you make a connection between these things. So obviously, the area wise, we can call this one as a campus area network. Campus area network means each building is belongs to some department, and all the buildings, all the department can able to communicate each other by connectivity. So the geographical area wise, it is called as a campus area network. Campus area network. Local area network. Local area network, campus area network. Next, MAN, Metropolitan Area Network. What is a metropolitan? Means city, right? Metropolitan means it's a very big city. Like a example, Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai. Of course, cities like not at metropolitan or not, so we don't know exactly. But so Bangalore, Hyderabad is another two very big cities. Okay, very crowdy and very big cities. Maybe in future they will at least, they said now it is a cosmopolitan city. Now it is still not at metropolitan cities, as you know. So in a metropolitan cities, we have a different type of departments, right? So in a normal villages and towns, we have a departments, but in a metro, it is more sensitive. Big cities are more sensitive, more information, more rushing, more queue kind of stuff is there, right? So for example, the city having a mayor, I have a mayor office. Okay, it is nothing but a administrative office. Okay, city main administrative office. I have a water board, water department, hospitals, hospital, admin, water department. Um, Another one is police, fire stations. You know, so when I was in my hometown, very less. But when I see in Pune, every area there is a fire stations. Every area there is a fire station. Huge fire accidents will happen in Pune. I don't know why it is, but still fire stations, forest department, civil construction department, like a different departments in the city, within the city. Okay, within the city, if these departments, each department think like a LAN, but they can able to communicate each other. They can communicate each other. So this is called a metropolitan area network. The geographically the limited size of the network is the metro city only. Within the city only they can communicate each other. What is MTNL? What is BSNL? BSNL, Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited. Sanchar Nigam Limited. It means within a country, within a inside a country, like you want to communicate through telephone. So that is BSNL type. VSNL, Videshi Sanchar Nigam Limited. Like when you are doing any ISD calls go through VSNL. So we don't take any subscription, but it is like a, so the communication is VSNL. MTNL,
Mahanagar Telephone Nigam Limited.
very good. Mahanagar
Telephone Nigam Limited.
Telecommunication Nigam Limited, something telephone communication. Like you can say when you go to any subscription, like you go to the Vodafone or Airtel. Okay, so you go to Airtel. Either you go to postpaid, prepaid, broadband, recharges kind of stuff. So obviously they'll put a one condition. It is always charges list is different. So say we'll go to broadband, view plans. Okay, so they give city wise like a high Delhi. The city wise they are giving, but so whenever you go to different places, so usually like you check the list of charges for a mobile recharges, broadband connections, postpaid connections, like that. They'll give a general thing, and they put in a bracket, except in metropolitan cities like Mumbai, Goa, Delhi, like that. So Goa is not a metropolitan city. Goa is a state, but things are little different in Goa. So what's our it is within the city? you are established a network. The size of the network, it is, you have to understand the size of the networks. So based on that one, okay, LAN size is, it can be simple within the room or a floor or a building. Okay, so that is a LAN connection. So the size of the network is up to building only. The size of the network increases and become um, multiple buildings within a single campus. That is called a campus area network. Within a building, sorry, within a city, within a metropolitan city, different departments are get connected. They can communicate each other. So that is MAN connection, metropolitan area connection. The last one is WAN. WAN is a global connector. WAN is the size is entire global. Okay, entire global connection. So what is this entire global connection? For example, I'm in India, Pune. Okay, so then, for example, I have a office in Pune, office in Hyderabad, office in Bangalore, office in Noida, like that, and also office in New Jersey, extern, in a different geographical locations. So if you can able to communicate, you want to communicate between these things. Okay, so which is globally located in a different geographical locations. So how you communicate? Through WAN only, wide area network. So global communication. So we are getting internet, WAN connectivity. We are communicating um, you are open a google.com, facebook.com, all are WAN connectivity. And also WAN, we can also say, what we can say is very simply say, so okay, we have a pictures, right? So then two or more geographical location kind of stuff it is showing, but it is very simple. For example, our Savantis office at Exton or New Jersey, and in Hyderabad we have a IT support is there. Okay, and software development, SAP related development is going on. So now we are getting connected, means we are directly communicating to the remote server. Okay, without using a public internet, so directly we have a dedicated connection. So that is also called as a WAN connectivity. Look at here, guys. This is a basic LAN. So simply there is a networking hub or a switch, and devices are connected to it. So it has become a LAN connectivity. MAN connectivity is within the city. So different LANs are connected, buildings within the city. WAN connectivity is a wide area network. So corporate headquarters, sales office, CEO office, manufacturing plant, warehouse, work from home employees. So people are in a different geographical locations. So they are communicating each other. So wide area network is a global network. Okay, from any point to any point, so they can able to communicate. For example, CEO office at New Jersey. I am from Pune, work from home. My sales office at maybe Exton, and manufacturing plant is Hyderabad, warehouse is maybe Bangalore, like that, 6 different locations. Okay. This is a wide area network. I've written only for one, but I explained about other things. Of course, I already explained personal area network and home area network also. So again, once again, what are the types of network? LAN, CAN, MAN, WAN, PAN, HAN, means like that is extra. So okay, so main 4 area networks: local area network, campus area network, metropolitan area network, and wide area. Okay. Guys, here it is. As we defined as per the geographically, but in a reality, we'll see that one. It's not about a size of the network. It is about how you communicate. It's not about a size of the network. It is all about how you are connected or communicating from one network to another network. For example, I created a network. A very good blocks, right? Okay, so this is a simple LAN network. So every device is connected and they can able to communicate each other. Next, I want to communicate. Okay, I created a network. Another network is there. Another topology. This is another LAN network. What are the statements I given earlier? That will be little bit different from there to here. Okay, so we'll see that one. Okay. No. Okay, so this is one LAN. This is a LAN 1. This is LAN 2. In another words, we call that one as a segment 1, segment 2. Segment 1 and segment 2. 2. Okay, two segments. We call it as a two segments. So because this is one separate LAN, this is another separate LAN. For example, there is a computers A, B, C, D, E, F, maybe like this. A want to communicate to B. A can communicate it to B because there are in a LAN, right? C can able to communicate it to B. A can communicate it to C. No problem, right? D can communicate it to D. E can communicate it to F. D can communicate it to F because of they are in a same LAN only. Okay. Is guys, please tell me, is C can able to communicate to D or not?
Without WAN connection, no.
Very good. Okay, so they can't communicate because of no connection, because there are separate LAN networks. Now what I'm going to do is I just I'm connecting this switch, means a device which we are connecting the devices here like this. I just there are side by side networks only, both are in a side by side networks like this. So I connected directly like this. Now they can communicate each other. They can communicate each other. Not only B also communicated to E and B also communicated to D. They can communicate each other and it is totally become a single segment. Earlier it is two segments. Now it is become a single segment. Become a one single LAN network only. No two LANs here. It is become single LAN only. So this is a very simply say it is a LAN. Two networks Okay, it's not two networks, it is a two LANs. Two LANs. One LAN, LAN 1, LAN 2. Earlier it is separate LAN. Now it is become single LAN only. So two segments become one segment here. Next one, in the same example only, little changes. Here, this is a network, and I put a router here because these networks are not, we can't able to connect directly. So through routers, we are trying to communicate. We put a router does not mean it is a WAN connectivity. We put a router to implement a WAN connectivity. Okay. So I use a protocols related to the WAN protocols. WAN links implemented a WAN protocol on this network. By connecting these two networks, LAN 1 and LAN 2, to connect LAN 1 and LAN 2, I use a WAN connectivity. I use a WAN connectivity and WAN protocols. So here it is, WAN protocols. WAN connectivity and WAN protocols, I use it. So this is become a WAN. Okay. So we'll tell very simple way WAN. So geographically the statements are there. One second, just go through. So whatsoever it is a statement it is, but I will tell what is the WAN means. So WAN connectivity, WAN protocols are there. If you use WAN protocols to make a connection between two networks, that is called a WAN. Either it is side by side rooms, or maybe within a single room or within a single building. So we can make a WAN connectivity irrespective of what definition of geographical. Okay, but here we can able to implement. So that's what I'm trying to say is. So what is a WAN protocol is SDLC, PPP, frame relay, ATM, MPLS. These are all WAN related protocol. We are getting internet through WAN protocols also. Okay. P.35, like it's a different type of connectivities are there. ISDN, different names are there. So whatever it is, telephone communications networks and all it is there. Mainly WAN protocols are SDLC, PPP, frame relay, ATM, MPLS kind of protocol. If you implement between two networks, automatically it is WAN protocol. To implement WAN, router is a device very useful. We don't go now, so let's we limit up to some. So again, so what we discuss, what is network and types of network, what is internet, what is intranet. The next one will go. Next one will go to requirements of network and what is NIC. One by one we will discuss in this one. Okay, guys, take a break. Take 10 minutes break and relax. Have something and be back. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.